Hi all, good morning, good evening. Welcome to day 3 of our exclusive training, Generative AI in Software Testing, where we are going to learn how to leverage generative AI in the field of functional testing, automation testing, and performance testing, right? So we saw in the previous session the different architecture like the serial processing, parallel processing, the transformer architecture. So we saw all those details, everyone. So we'll continue from the previous session. So before I start for the day, anyone has any queries? Anyone has any queries from the previous session?
No questions, but it will be great if you can add the more realistic examples. I know you keep repeating to go into the Google search. Yes, that's what we are doing. But we just would like to take your expertise because you are already working on generative AI. If we go and look into the examples, we might be mapping to the invalid real-time examples. So
Yeah,
we just
so,
want to
so for
utilize your
generative,
expertise.
yes. So for generative AI, so as part of this training, right, we will see everything as a practical example. When we are going to start, see the prompts and all, everything is going to be practical example. Okay, yeah. So I'll get started. I'll share my screen. So in the previous session, we have seen the transformer architecture, everyone. Now let me start with prompts. Hope my screen is visible to all of you. Can anyone confirm?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it should be
Yes.
visible. Okay. So after seeing the transformer architecture, now we are going to see the prompts, guys. Okay. Now here we are going to get a basic understanding about prompts. Now, what is a prompt? Guys, the main objective to interact with generative AI is to give some questions and to get the answer, right? Or you want to give some instructions to the AI model or to the LLM to get your task done. So for that purpose, we might give some instructions. Or you have some definitive task which you want to do by the LLM. So you could basically do that with the help of LLM. So basically we are going to do the conversation. So please remember, guys, as part of this training, we are going to see how we are going to interact, how we are going to converse. And people would be thinking that anyone can do that, but I have already given the example, right? Everyone cannot do that until and unless we understand what is prompt engineering, how to get the accurate output, how to get the correct output. Whatever output you are expecting, that you need to get, right? Now, for example, on the internet, you are scanning through a lot of you want to learn about some topic. You're going through so many articles, so different articles will have different content in it and which might not be relevant for you. So when you go through them, it appears as if your time is getting wasted, right? So that is why, guys, it is very, very important that when we are conversing with the LLM, we give the correct input so as to get the expected output. So prompt is nothing but a set of instructions. Okay, a set of instructions. It can be a task, it can be an instruction, it can be a question, okay, which you are asking the LLM. So the set of instructions which act as an initial input for the LLM. LLM is large language model. Okay, large language model. So whenever we will give this instruction, so what that instruction is about, guys, you are defining the task. What task you want to get it done with the help of the LLM, with the help of the AI model. Okay, so that is basically the task which we are defining, and in that task, okay, now let me give an example, guys. You are asking a question to two different people having the same amount of knowledge. You are asking a question to two people or two persons basically who has the same expertise, same knowledge. To one person, you are simply asking a question without giving more details, without giving more background to it, or without giving more context about that question. To another person, you are asking the same question, but you are giving more context. You are giving more background of it. You are giving more examples of it. In which case, are you going to expect that you will get a better answer, guys? Anyone? Anyone? Did all of you understand the question? You are asking a question to two different people who have the same knowledge, same expertise on a particular subject. Let's say you are asking a mathematics question, okay, or a mathematic problem, or something related to the finance, okay, and those two are experts in finance. To one person, you are simply asking a question. You are not giving any background, any context. To another person, you are asking the same question but giving more details about that question. So in which case are you expecting a better answer, guys?
After
Or
giving
Second
the
more.
same?
case.
Second.
This is the second one, right? Where you gave some context, you gave some example, you gave some background to that person. Okay. Now let's say you are going to, you all purchase clothes, right? Everyone purchases clothes. You go to a shop where you have to purchase a cloth. Forget, the era of supermarkets, the malls and all. Let's say there is a small shop, and there is a sales representative who is, going to show you the garments. Now, two use cases. In one use case, for example, you go and ask that, please show me a shirt. Okay. In another case, you are asking, please show me a shirt with like solid colors, or checkered shirt and full sleeves. Okay. Uh, so the option which you will see, or basically those clothes or those shirts which that person will show, in which case are you going to get the better options, guys? Means without going for so many questions back and forth. Probably in the first attempt, whatever you asked, right? When you told about the sleeve, when you gave those specifications about the color, when you gave the specification about the sleeves, in that case you are going to get a better match as per your expectation. Instead of just asking that show me a shirt only, instead of that, if you give some uh, context to your question or to your request, you will get more details, means better output, or not, guys? The shirts which that guy will show you, they will probably match your choice. Yes or no? Are you getting me? Similarly, whenever we are going to ask the LLM some question, we are going to give some task. If you provide the context, okay, if you provide the context, then if you provide an output format in which output you are desiring to see the output, guys, you can have the output in different formats, right? You want to see the output in a particular format. So in that case, if you specify the output format, right, then the LLM will give you the output in that particular format. Specific outcome, if you want a particular outcome from the LLM, if you want a particular outcome from the LLM, right? So in that case also, the output will be more accurate, everyone. So the prompt is basically defining the task. Clear?
Yeah.
Guys, this is very, very okay. I think, is there a query?
No, I
Okay.
just said yes.
Okay. This is a very important statement, guys. the output of a LLM, of a AI model, okay, it is a factor of the prompt quality. Whatever prompt you are going to provide, based on the quality of the prompt which you have given, your output will vary. If your prompt is a better prompt, if the quality of your prompt is good, then your output will be good. If your prompt is bad, then your output will be bad. Are all of you clear? Understood, everyone? Clear? So that is why the output of a AI model will depend on the quality of the prompt. So as I was telling you, anyone can write a prompt, anyone can do a conversation, right? But writing the effective prompt, writing the correct prompt is very, very important, because the output will depend on the prompt quality, guys. Now, for example, I tell you, you and your colleague, both of you are using AI, okay? Both of you are writing prompts. One person has learned the skill of prompt engineering, another person hasn't learned the skill of prompt engineering, or he is not good at writing the prompts. But both of you are using AI. Some people think that, okay, we are using AI, so we are getting the output. No, guys, both are using the AI, but one person is writing effective prompt, correct prompt. The another person is just doing an hit and trial. Now the first person will get the expected output in a duration which is very, very less as compared to the other person, guys. So even if both of them are using AI, even if both of them are using AI, one person is getting benefited from it, or is able to complete the task in less duration, but the other person is, taking longer time. So so what is the point? What is the benefit then, right? If we are taking so much of time to get our output, right? So we are not getting the correct output. We are keeping on trying to get the correct output, but our time is getting wasted. That is why, guys, prompt engineering is very, very important. People are not able to understand the importance of it. Okay, but that is what I'm trying to say, that prompt engineering is very, very important. So it is an important skill to write effective and accurate prompts, everyone. Those prompts which will give us our expected output, those prompts which will give us our correct output or desired output in the required format. So that will actually help us. Here, all of you. So before I go to the next slide, any questions, anyone on prompt?
No.
All of you clear? Why means what is prompt? We'll discuss more details about prompt. We'll see that, okay? And what is the prompt engineering thing? We'll see that. So LLMs have some limitations, everyone. LLMs have some limitations. Okay. The LLMs might be developed with very good algorithms. They might be, trained on so many data sets, but still the limitation is there. Okay. First, cognitive constraint, everyone. Cognitive constraint. Guys, when we are analyzing things with our brain, right? Or we are reading the articles, we are reading some books, the way we absorb the information, the way our brain understands the information, right? Definitely the AI model cannot match the human brain. Please understand it. Okay, the AI model cannot match the human brain, because the AI models cannot take independent decisions. Okay, the AI model cannot take independent decisions. The decision making, power of the AI models will depend on the mathematical models based on which they have been developed, as well as the data set on which they have been trained. Okay, the data set on which they have been trained. So please remember this, when we read or when we understand with the help of the human brain is far, far ahead than the AI models which we have today. So the AI models have this cognitive limitation, guys. They do not have the ability to think and take independent decisions. They will always decide based on the data on which they have been trained. Okay, they will always decide by looking into the uh, uh, data whatever has been fed to them. They cannot take independent decisions. Whatever they have learned, based on that only they will take the decision, everyone. Okay, so that is one part of the cognitive limitation. Next, another important thing is that we as human beings, we have feelings, we have emotions, we understand the emotion of the person with whom we are conversing. We can understand his or her expressions, what they are trying to convey to us by looking at their face, the way they are speaking, by looking at their body language. Yes or no? But the AI models, the LLMs, do not have that flexibility, do not have that opportunity. Yes or no? They do not have any emotions, everyone. Please remember that. They do not have any emotions, they do not have any feelings, they do not see you, right? They do not see you, they don't know what in what state of mind you are asking that question. Are you getting me? They do not have any idea about your state of mind, your feelings, your expressions, your body language. So that is another cognitive constraint of the LLM. Am I clear, everyone? Okay, so if you are thinking that no, my AI models will be able to replace the human brain, no, that is incorrect, everyone. Okay, because cognitive constraint is a major challenge for the LLM to match the human brain. Am I clear, all of you? What are you all clear? Like what is meant by the cognitive constraints, all of you?
Yes.
Perfect. Any doubts on that? Okay. Then all of you, security risks. Security risks. Now, nowadays, guys, the biggest threat, right? The biggest threat to the IT systems. IT systems are the security threats, right? Now, that is why cyber security is becoming more and more popular, right? So, the AI models, the LLMs are also not immune to these security risks. Okay, your AI models, your LLMs are not immune to the security risks. First, there is one term, guys, known as jailbreak. Okay, jailbreak. Prisoners, when they are in the jail, they will try to break the prison or they will try to come out of the jail, right? Similarly, guys, the cyber criminals, right? The cyber criminals or unethical persons. Okay. What happens is all these AI models have been developed using algorithms. Also, it has been taken care, means all the vendors who are coming up with the products, right? The AI models, basically good vendors like OpenAI, and then our Google, right? X, right? Grok, basically. So all these vendors or the companies, whoever are coming up with the AI models, AI products, they are taking care of, the security part. Means they are writing the algorithms. They are trying to make the AI model immune to the security risks. But one term is jailbreak, guys. What will happen is someone unethically will try to trick, okay, will try to trick the AI model, will try to basically uh, uh, inject some prompt. They will try to inject the prompt in order to retrieve the information, or in order to uh, modify the AI model in such a way that it will generate hate content. Okay, it will generate bad content. Are you getting me, guys? So this is known as the jailbreak. Means someone is trying to inject or trying to modify or trying to update something into the AI model in such a way that it will generate hate content or bad content, which is not, you know, ethical. So this phenomena is known as jailbreak. So this is one kind of a security risk, everyone. Clear? This is one kind of a security risk. Some people, they will try to introduce malware. Okay, they will try to introduce malware into the AI models, into the LLMs. So the LLMs also pose, okay, or also face, rather, these LLMs also face this security risk, everyone, that they could get impacted by the cyber threats. Are you getting me, all of you? Because uh, the AI models are developed in such a way that they will not generate hate content. Okay, they will not break the copyright, the piracy. Okay, they will not encourage those things. Okay, but people always want thing. There are unethical persons who will try to do these things and bring a bad name to the product, right? So those are the security risks, guys. Privacy and legal concerns. Privacy and legal concerns. This is very, very important, everyone. This is very, very important. All of you, we are learning how to leverage generative AI, right? We are learning how to leverage generative AI in our day-to-day activities. So we might want to get the information for all the different things. Now, let's say you are working in a project. Okay, understand this, guys. This is very, 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 very important. You are working in a project and you want to get some help from the AI, or at the end of this training also you will be very much equipped, right? You will be very much trained. You will be very much um, capable to do all your different testing activities with the help of generative AI. So at that point of time also, what you have to take care is, one very, very important is the AI model on which you are working. The AI model on which you are working, if that has not been procured by your organization, if that has not been procured by your organization, you are working on some open, means any AI model which is not procured, do not share any sensitive information of your project to the AI model. This is very, very important, guys. Do not share any project related information to the AI model. That you are, you are breaking the non-disclosure agreement, the confidentiality agreement with your organization. You are not supposed to do that. You cannot disclose. You should not be disclosing anything about your project information. However, if any AI model has been procured by your organization, please get in touch with your project manager that, is it safe to use this AI model, and share the project information to get the answer. Now, for example, you have functional requirements. You want to develop test cases for those functional requirements. If it is an AI model which is procured by your organization, you can very well go ahead and do that, right? By sharing the functional requirements which you have by sharing the actual functional requirements, you will get the output. Okay, but you cannot do that outside of your organization. That is a privacy concern. Okay, so you should not be sharing project related confidential information, or not only confidential, guys, any project related information. Do not ever share it on the open platforms. Okay. What you can do? You can write your prompts in such a way that you are not disclosing any project related information. Now, for example, guys, there is a login page. Many applications have login page. Your application also, let's say, have a login page, right? Now, whatever features or functionalities your login page has, those could be generic functionalities, right? So without going into the you know, confidential details, you will see those things. Means when I will teach you, right, you will see that I'll not use any project related information, but still I'll try to get the relative information. Okay, so you have to take care that you are not exposing, you are not you know, breaking the confidentiality, guys. Clear? Next one is, guys, legal concerns. Please remember, now, the content generated by AI, hasn't come under the Copyright Act, guys. Okay, hasn't come under the because every time the generative AI will be generating something new, and it is generated by a software. So till date, it cannot be said that it will be coming under the purview of copyright violation. It doesn't violate the copyright, but you never know. Different countries will come up with different rules, laws, regulations. So in whichever country you are working, please be very much careful. Please be very much aware about the legal concerns, guys. Okay, or whatever you know, is coming under the purview of the law, please be aware of that with respect to copyright, IP protection. Okay, till date, but yes, whatever content is generated by AI, it doesn't come under the purview of copyright violation, but you know, means in the future they could bring all those things. So that is why please be aware of that. So these are some of the limitations, guys, of the LLMs. Any questions, anyone? Cognitive constraints, then.
So are there any constraints on the prompts?
Are there any constraints on the
prompts, like when we're designing the prompts? So do we have any constraints on the prompts? Like, for example, I mean, when I say constraints, any copyright on the prompts?
No. Or for the prompts, they are basically instructions. So there is no copyright violation about the prompts.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. Okay, I think we discussed, right? So cognitive constraints, because there is no human feeling, human touch, basically the human expression, and it has not that human brain. So that is the non-human cognition we have discussed. Next, guys, another term, that is the hallucination. Who can tell me what do you mean by hallucinate? Anyone? What is hallucinate? Imagining. Okay.
I mean, see something that is not there.
Sorry, can you please come again?
So seeing something that is not there.
Okay. Okay. Now, hallucination is a very big limitation of the LLMs, of the AI models, guys. Let me tell you what is hallucination. Whenever you are asking facts, okay, whenever you are asking facts, or whenever you are asking something to the AI models, as I have told you previously, whatever you ask, the AI model will definitely generate something, right? Now, whenever you are asking some scientific concepts cannot change, right or not, guys? Whatever a particular concept, when you are trying to understand, or whenever you are trying to explain, or wherever you go throughout the world, that explanation will remain the same. Yes or no? Any scientific concept, any mathematical solution to a problem. So when you are asking the AI model, what could happen is, if the AI model has not been trained on that particular data, if the AI model has not been trained on that particular data, if the AI model has not been trained on data sets which are relevant to those topics, what could happen is the AI model will generate wrong information. Okay, the AI model will generate wrong information, but because the way the AI models generate the output, okay, it will appear as if it has generated the correct content, everyone. It will appear as if it has generated the correct content. Now, if the user, the end user who is using AI, that user is not a very informed user, or the user doesn't have much information, much idea about that, what the user will think, guys? Yes, the output which has been produced by the AI model, that is correct. Yes or no? Whatever output has been produced by the AI model, that is correct, that is relevant. But what has happened here? AI model has given the wrong information and the user has believed the AI model. Are you getting me? But the way the AI model generates the output without any grammatical mistakes, the output will look very, accurate. So this phenomena is known as hallucination. Are you getting me? This phenomena is known as hallucination. Are all of you clear? Any questions, anyone, on hallucination? This is a very, very important term. During the interviews, they could ask, what do you mean by hallucination? Sorry, can you please be a bit louder?
Repeat one more time. Can you please repeat one more time?
Yes, yes. Yeah, definitely. Whenever you give any input to the AI models, they will definitely generate some output. Are you getting me? Whenever you give any input to the AI model, they will definitely generate some output. Now, if you are asking the AI model something about scientific explanation, mathematical solution, means which has a definitely a definitive solution, means there will not be something, different solutions for, from different people. No, there is a particular solution, for example, or some facts you are asking. Okay, if the AI model has been trained on that data, it will give you the correct output. Because you all know by now that the output of the AI model will depend on the data on which it has been trained. If the AI model has been trained on that data, it will give you the correct output. But if the AI model has not been trained on that data, it will still generate something, right? Because it will generate. And it will sometimes it will generate the output which will look very, very accurate, guys. Although the output is wrong, but the way it generates the output without any grammatical mistakes, it will generate, in such a way that it will look factually correct to you. Okay, so in that case, now let's say there are some chemical reactions. Now certain experiments can be, let's say there are experiments which will be carried out with acids. There are different acids, right? You might be using, or you might be expecting the output with a particular acid, but the AI model has not been trained on that, and it is generating the output with some other acid, okay, or some other compound. So but because that topic is new to you, or you do not have much knowledge about that, what happens is you believe the output generated by the AI model. Okay, you consider the output as correct, whereas actually the output is incorrect, but it appears to you as if it is correct. Are you getting me? Incorrect output appearing as correct output to the end user is known as hallucination. Means this phenomena, guys, that the AI model will generate some incorrect output because of its because it has not been trained on that data, so it generates the incorrect output. and the end user believing that or considering it as a correct output, this phenomenon is known as hallucination. That is why we always need to verify the output which is generated by the AI models. Are all of you clear?
Yes, thank you.
Understood, everyone? This hallucination is very, very important, everyone. Okay. Then, guys, another term is biased output. This is very, very interesting also. What happens is the AI model. One minute. I want to show some example basically. Okay. See, all of you, generate the image of a person writing with left hand. Generate the image of a person writing with left hand. Okay, let me log in, guys. One moment. One moment. It is working on the output, guys. We'll wait for some time. Okay, before it before it generates, let me just tell you what is bias. Okay, what do you understand by bias, guys? Being favorable to someone, right? Or being inclined to something, right? Being inclined to something, being biased to something means being inclined to something, being favorable to something. That is basically okay. Very good. So the guys, the output is generated. By looking at this output, what do you think? Is this person writing with left hand? All of you?
No.
All of you see, this is interesting. Generate
No,
the image of a person writing with left hand. What do you all think? Is this person writing with left hand?
no,
This guy is writing with right hand. Yes or no? So is the output correct here?
No.
No, right? The output is not correct. So what has happened here, you know? Most of the people in the world write with right hand or left hand. Means we might not have met all the people in the world, but we have met our friends, we have met our relatives, we have met our colleagues, we have met different people, right? And we would have seen them writing. So what do you think, guys? Most of the people, what do they do? They write using the right hand. I hope all of you agree. Yes or no? So the data on which it has been trained, right? The data on which it has been trained, and it is the basically the whatever is more prevalent, right, throughout the world. Now, because it is assuming here, even though I have written in the prompt that generate the image of a person writing with left hand, it has its basic assumption, okay, that most of the people write with right hand. That is why it is generating the output with right hand. Okay, next, guys, we know the nursing profession, right? Nursing profession. If you ask the AI model, okay, if you ask most of the AI models about nursing profession, they will use the pronoun, okay, they will use the, okay, so they will use the pronoun she. They'll use the pronoun she because most widely it has been accepted and it has seen that the nursing profession is mostly for female gender, right? But that is not the case. Is that the case, guys? No, right? We have male professionals as well as female professionals in the nursing profession. Agree? But because mostly it has been seen that it is done by the female professionals, so the AI model assumes that yes, when I'm asking about a nursing profession, that person is a female. So the pronoun she will be used. So these are the kind of examples for bias, guys. Based on that training data, it has some assumptions, it has some inclination, it has, a generative, it has a basically a general understanding that, okay, this belongs to this, or this is, more widely accepted. And based on that, the output will vary, guys. The output will be biased. Are all of you getting me? Or let's say you are asking about the crew members in a flight. Again, we have both male and female over there, right, as crew professionals. But mostly people think that, okay, it is a profession for the female gender. So again, AI model will generate the output, related to that. So this is another limitation, guys, biased output. Lack of knowledge. Guys, this data, whenever they are getting trained on, in one of the sessions, someone was asking, right, how frequently they are getting trained with updated data. Okay, so we have a knowledge cutoff, a term. Okay, we have a term known as knowledge cutoff. Means till a particular date the AI model must have been trained. Till a particular date the AI model must have been trained. So every AI model will have a knowledge cutoff date, guys, and they also publish that. They also, confirm that when what is the knowledge cutoff date for that particular model. So if, as I have already told you, the output will always depend on the data set on which it has been trained. So if the data it has not been trained on that data, then the output will vary, guys. That is where the lack of knowledge means. If I'm asking, let's say, who is the current president of the United States, to a particular AI model which has been trained on data till 2023. I think Trump got elected in 2024, everyone, right? If I'm not wrong, or maybe 2025 also. But let's say that AI model has been trained with the data set or with the data till December 2023. Then what will happen? The output will come as Joe Biden. If I ask who is the current president of the United States, the answer will come as Joe Biden. Are you getting me, guys? But some good AI models, they will if their knowledge cutoff date is old, they will have that out in the output that as on this date, okay, as on this date, so and so is the person, means the answer means it will have its answer by mentioning the date also. So as a result, we are getting to know that okay, it has been trained till that particular date. So because of lack of knowledge also, we could get wrong information. That is the limitation, right? We will not get updated information. Nature of outcome. Okay, you might be thinking the outcome to be in a particular format, but if you have not yet told me.
Yeah, even from my team also, I'll ask them to join, like who are responsible for. Now I handed over Zel to Ramanpreet, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, can you please go on mute? I think you're not on mute. So nature of outcome, guys.
Okay, Sanjay, I'm leaving then. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah.
So nature of outcome. So you might be thinking the output to be in a particular format, okay, but you have not specified that to the AI model, and the AI model will generate the output on its understanding or on whatever format it thinks that will be the best, but it doesn't match your output because that conversation hasn't happened. And as I told you, it doesn't have human brain, right? So it might not, and it doesn't see you, right? It doesn't know what outcome you are looking for. So your nature of outcome will also depend basically explicitly on the prompts only. So that is another limitation, guys, that the way you want the outcome, that the AI model might not give if you're not specifying it. Similarly, for the same input at multiple times, you will get different kinds of output, but yes, the main gist or the main meaning would remain still the same, but the outcomes could be different everyone. Okay, so these are the different cognitive constraints, guys. Okay, and in security risks, I had told you about jailbreak, right? So there are some other like prompt injection also I told you. So we'll discuss all these points in more details in the next session. Okay, any questions, anyone? Okay, so I thank you all for joining the call. Hope you enjoyed today's session. Thank you all for joining. Have a good one. Bye for now.
Thank you.